Wait, so you're telling me that Scott Foley and Matthew Lillard are returning for Scream 7? Let's talk about it. Deadline has reports for both Scott Foley and Matthew Lillard to return for Scream 7, even though both of them are dead. Going into Scream 6, I was behind the fact that Stu was alive and was behind it all, seeming we were going back to his house for the house party, and in that trailer they had that old beat up mess that could have been Stu's, when in reality it was just Richie's family. Now, my thoughts on Stu being alive is maybe that he survived the fallen TV somehow and he got sent to jail, and since his parents were so rich that they paid off the cops and let him be free. So maybe in this one he goes after Sydney and he proves to everybody that he was always meant to be in the sequel. So, yes, I'm super pumped for him to be in this movie, but now let's talk about Roman. As we all know in Scream 3, Roman was the only mass killer in the movie, and at the end we literally see Dewey shoot him in the head and he bleeds out and dies. So Scream 7 announces that both of them will be in this movie, and from a certain standpoint, they're both dead, which I did have my theories on Stu, but Roman literally gets shot in the head. Now, to me, this sounds like a panic move, and the creators freaked out and pulled a nostalgic factor on us, since they lost Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. So the next thing for the Scream franchise was to bring back their old characters. My theories or thoughts for Scream 7 for both Scott Foley and Matthew Lillard is that they're not going to be a big part of the movie. Yes, they could be a big part of the plot, but I don't think they're going to be in the entire movie. Seems to me that they might do in a flashback thing here because I don't see both of them escaping death. Literally, both of them died. Maybe Stu or Roman or both of them could have orchestrated this whole thing from the start. Maybe there's a storyline here that us, the audience, don't know that has to do with Sydney's past, and the only thing that would make sense that we already don't know is Sydney's mom. Maybe Roman is actually the person that's behind everything, seeming that she was the one that kicked him out of her life, and in revenge, he went after her. Roman could have been a big part of getting Stu and Billy to work together to go after Sydney's mom, frame Cotton Weary, and then go after Sydney and kill her and frame her father, which then sets a whole domino effect of all the future projects. What's your guys' thoughts on Scott Foley and Matthew Lillard coming back? To me, I'm super pumped for the movie, but I feel like they're just toying with our emotions.